wanna get bored of, but baby, you an adventure, so let me come and explore ya.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm talking moolah, fed. We grew up off of noodles, spaghetti. Used to be peanut butter and jelly. Now the chef, he gon' come when it's ready. What you know about the lights off candles? I provide with the mic off dance. Like Mike. I'm a star on the moonwalk. Now I got the whole room talking. Yeah, I'm talking trophies. I got everybody talking down, acting like they know me. I'm a champion, like LeBron. Ballin' with my homies. I'm better than the old me. R.I.P. to Kobe. Yeah.
Philippe the plain one. That's too much sauce. Hermes in the aim, that's too much sauce. They let me know before I was famous, I had too much sauce. Audemars you blow now, that's too much sauce. That's too much sauce. Got too much sauce. That's too much sauce. I got too much sauce. Protect Philippe, the plain one, that's too much sauce. Got diamonds on all of my fingers, that's too much sauce.
Yeah, all of my diamonds, they shining. Haters like, knock that off. Yeah, all of your diamonds are fake. Need to stop that, dog. Stop that, dog. Shaquille O'Neal with the haters, cause I'm blocking y'all. Yeah, that's too much sauce. Yeah, rockin' be long when I'm rockin' off wall.
sauce. That's too much sauce. Got too much sauce. That's too much sauce. I got too much sauce. Protect the leak, the plain one. That's too much sauce. Got diamonds on all of my fingers. That's too much sauce.
Cash every day, I got you a base. I let up blue rays, the sheet in my pet, the condo a cage. If I jacket off white, don't mean that it's made. I clean up real nice, I don't got a maid. I ape in the night, I'm still rocking beige. Live on paradise, I don't see the shade.
Me and Young gone back at it again. We just know New York double dating with twins. I just bought a Wraith, I retired the Benz. I see all the hate through these Cartier lens. Every 2 months, I'ma put up an end. Take a trip around the globe, then we do it again. Got 'em watching my drip, guess I'm sitting in the trend. Louis backpack, hit a jet and I'm gone. I don't see these diamonds, they hitting these VVS on. Got a championship ring, I just brought it home. It's your vintage jacket, this ain't Pilla Pilla. Sold out dates, you know I don't play. The last 8 months straight, got no time for breaks. On they neck till it break, ain't pressing no brakes. I got on 2 watches, I still coming late. It fought like I got it, I'm holding my weight.
Sold out dates, cash every day. I got you a base, I let up blue rays, the sheet in my
they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there. Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like, hey. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now she riding with me. Win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the John Q. Hammonds Arena on the campus of Union High School for tonight's matchup between the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets and your Union Red Hawks. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. First, let's meet the visitors, the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets. At 5'5", a freshman, number 2, Kylan Johnson Cooper. At 5'4", a sophomore, number 3, Tiara Owens. At 5'7", a sophomore, number 12, Rihanna Mayberry. At 6 foot, a sophomore, number 21, Markella Johnson. At 5'10", a freshman, number 14, Alexis Leyva. Head coach for the Lady Hornets is Rabu Leyva, assisted by Roscoe Milgore, Heather Ehrman, Chastity Workman, and Coach Ice. And now for the starting lineup for your Union Red Hawks. First, our ball girls tonight, Venetia Westfall, and Trinity Danzy. Starting at 5'10", a sophomore, number 1, Vanessa Coleman. At 5'5", a junior, number 10, Deanna Stith. At 5'4", a freshman, number 11, Isabella McSwain. At 5'10", a sophomore, number 12, Jemiah Woodard. And at 5'11", a sophomore, number 34, Esme Smith. Head coach of the Redhawks is Sean Davis, assisted by Joe Davis, Amani Davis, and Trey Osborne.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John Q. Hammons Arena in Tulsa, Oklahoma. As Union Sport Network brings you the Red Hawk basketball as they welcome in the Booker T. Washington Hornets. And I thought to myself, as the lights came up, Union's going to have to play lights out tonight as they welcome in the number 1 ranked Booker T. Washington Hornets. As we get underway and get started, the starting lineups for Union, your home team will start with Stith, the 5'5", junior, McSwain, the 5'4", freshman, Woodard, the 5'10", sophomore, Edwards, the 5'8", freshman, and Smith, the 5'11", sophomore. And as soon as I get an updated roster, I'll let you know who Booker T's got on the floor, because I've got a couple of folks, young ladies out there with no names, and I'm trying to get a proper roster so I can let you know. But quickly up ahead, Union gets control of it off the glass and rebound Booker T, and they'll bring it out. Up ahead is 21, gets the floater, can't get it to go. Edwards fights for it, gets it away. Union comes away with it. Up ahead is Stith. Tries to get it inside, and it's tipped out of bounds. And it'll be Union basketball. Woodard will inbounds. Out to Coleman. I think that was actually intended for Edwards, but Coleman took it over and Stith will set it up. Now Stith to Woodard. Just underway here at the UMAC. Thanks for joining us on the Union Sports Network. I'm Jim Douthit. Boys to immediately follow. 3 there. Can't get it to go, but nice hustle by Union to get it back. McSwain takes the shot, can't get it to fall. And Booker T will come away with it. And they'll press it up quickly. Up ahead, nice move, can't get that to go. And a minute in, no scoring on either side. Woodard controls the ball, she'll go baseline. Drives, turnaround jumper, no good. And that's gonna be tipped out of bounds, last touch by Booker T. Woodard for 3, no good. Booker T comes away with it. They'll bring it up inside. Nice move there. But again, Booker T can't come away with it. And McSwain will rebound. She brings it the length of the court. For Edwards, Edwards will throw up the long 3, and she can't get it to go. Now Mayberry. Mayberry will bring it up here. Stop and kind of set it up for Coach Leyva and his squad. Now, great move there by Owens. And Tiara Owens gets the first points of the evening for the Hornets. Foul called. Three ball, good. And Smith for 3. Now Johnson. Dribbles around They'll set it back up. Booker T with 5:25. As I said, just underway. Booker T in control now. Fake, Merriweather goes to the lane, and the foul. Bailey Braxton will check in. Bailey Braxton checks in. 6'3" sophomore for Booker T. Woodard will have a seat. Booker T inbounds. 2 drives the paint. Nice drive there. Gets past Coleman and kind of splits the defense of Coleman and Edwards. And it's 4-3. McSwain. McSwain, nice little dribble there. Over to Stith. Stith, turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. Bunch of bodies come underneath. And the Hornets come away with it. 14 pushes the pace up. Goes to lay it up, and she'll get fouled and go to the lane. Shoot 2. Coleman's first. Leah Brooks will check in. And Jemiah Woodard will check back in as Smith will have a seat. Rebound there. Stith comes away with it way up ahead. Coleman can't control it. And a host of bodies on the floor, and I'm going to say timeout Booker T. They'll take a timeout, and we will too. 5-3, we're just underway at the UMAC. Lady Hornets on top. Back live. Here at the UMAC, as I got a little help from Emily Ashley, sitting at the scores table with her husband Tyler, giving me some numbers and some bodies here. So number 2 is actually number 1 on the roster, and number 1 in your hearts, I'm sure, Johnson Cooper. And number 14 is the original number 23, which is Coach's daughter, Alexis Leyva. So now that that's straightened away, we'll see if we can carry on with the broadcast as McSwain brings it up. Guarded nicely by Leyva. Now inside. Edwards can't get it to go, and Booker T will come away with it. Owens covered nicely there by Woodard. Be a great matchup I'd like to see, and there's Woodard with the steal. She'll keep her feet inbounds. She's going to go right to the hole. Lays it up, can't get it to go. Looked like she was pushed a little bit, but no call. And Booker T right back down. And they'll get the 2. Johnson will get the 2. Union will take a timeout, and we will too. 3:41 left, 7-3, Lady Hornets on top. Back live here, Stith will inbound it for the Red Hawks. Stith, Coleman, Bettis, Woodard, and Edwards on the floor. There's a steal by Booker T. Controlled there by Johnson. Johnson drives, turnaround jumper, short, rebound, but Woodard stepped out of bounds, as I believe her and Coleman were kind of, her and, I said Coleman. Her and Stith were kind of fighting for it. Got to have a little bit better communication when going for the loose ball. Love the hustle in both of them, but they got to talk. Now Coleman, nice hands, but stolen right back. Booker T to the hole, and one. Johnson picked up the loose ball, went right to the rack. That's the Union's third team foul. And good. Johnson will check out. Leyva will check back in. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Booker T will get the ball back. Stith checks back in. Woodard has a seat. Booker T will inbound the ball. Mayberry now. Swing it over to Owens. Owens back to Mayberry. Mayberry drives, turns around, stops. Cutting inside is Leyva, and she'll get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Leyva with a nice cut to get to the basket. And it's 12-3. Now Coleman. Coleman with the ball. Stith, Edwards, and Edwards just throws it away. Thinking Smith was going to cut a certain direction, but even if Smith at 5'11 was 6'4", 6'5", I don't think she could have got to that as Edwards threw that ball into the stands. Now, Mayberry to Leyva. Now back to Mayberry. Sweet gets the touch. And Johnson Cooper now. Gives it up, driving inside. That'll be Mayberry. Can't get it to go. She's going to get her own rebound and come away with it. Now Mayberry shoots three. In and out. Rebound Booker T. Drives up. Blocked there by Smith. Union comes away with it. Coleman up ahead. She's got Smith to her left, but it's broken up. Owens up ahead, 1-on-3. She's going to take it right to the hole and get fouled. Foul's going to be charged to Edwards. Edwards will get the foul. Coleman will have a seat. McSwain checks back in for Union. Or Kayla Johnson checks back in for Booker T. Now Woodard checks back in for the Red Hawks as well. So 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 12-3, all Booker T as we expected. Been following this Red Hawk team closely. You know the trials and tribulations that they've been through this year. Young and with only two seniors, and one of them in Aubrey Highshaw, who's out for a while with an injury. And now the aforementioned second senior, Kennedy Barnes, checks in. Barnes will check in. Smith will have a seat. Woodards will inbound the ball. Booker T playing a full court press. Woodard looking for some help. Throws it up. Nice hands there. Stith comes away with it. Crosses the set timeline. She'll get fouled. Leyva will pick up the foul. It's only the Booker T's third team foul of the half. Now Bettis. Bettis will go to work. Give it to Stith. Stith to Woodard. Woodard, jumper baseline, can't get it to go. Nobody followed it up, and Booker T comes away with it. Alexis Leyva up across the timeline. She'll pick up her dribble, gets in a little bit of trouble, gets rid of it. And Johnson Cooper now will control it. Gives it up to Mayberry. Mayberry puts it on the floor, surveys the situation, gets it inside. Alexis Leyva back outside for three, and a long three. Doesn't go, and Woodard comes away with it, and there's a foul. Alexis Leyva got a little handsy, and she's going to get charged with a foul. That'll be Leyva's second foul. Leyva will have a seat. Mayberry will also have a seat. Brooks will check in for the Lady Hornets. Now McSwain brings it up, and she loses it. Stolen by Owens. Owens up ahead, easy lay-in. Still Booker T pressing hard. Coach Davis has seen enough, and he'll take a quick timeout. We will as well. 46.9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. All Lady Hornets right now, 14-3.
For the area's best teams and the athlete in all of us, Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma is the region's sports medicine authority.
Welcome you back in. And you are worthy. That's the theme of Union's upcoming bond election on February 14th, because our kids are worthy. Our mission, as you know, is to graduate 100% of our students college and career ready. It's important that our children have the tools and the facilities they need to be successful. We can't do it without you. So please remember to vote Tuesday, February 14th, as passage of this bond will not raise taxes above conventional levels. Out of the timeout, Union in control. And just like that, Booker T gets in control of it off a bad pass. Now Booker T in, some sloppy basketball, and now the Red Hawks will come away with it. Woodard will bring it up the floor. Woodard drives, can't get it to go, but she'll go to line and shoot two. As Coach Davis is going with Adams, Kennedy, Barnes, Bettis, Woodard, and Isabella McSwain to finish out this 17 seconds that remain here in the first. Woodard gets the first of two. Woodard sinks them both. And those are her first 2 points of the evening. It's 15 seconds to go, and Booker T will bring it up. Johnson, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Barnes with a rebound. 5 seconds, and she's fouled. Owens fouls Barnes at the very end, and that's their 6th-team foul. Barnes will get it out. 5 seconds. We're going to quickly try to figure something out here. Far side to Bettis. Bettis has got to hurry. The pass tipped. And that shot won't count even if it went close. Nice hands there by Leah Brooks to break up that pass. And 14-5, Lady Hornets on top. We'll be back with second quarter action after this.
Election on February 14th, because our kids are worthy. Our mission is to graduate 100% of our students college and career ready. It's important that our children have the tools and the facilities they need to be successful. Because of our community's consistent support, Union continues to have one of the highest graduation rates in the Tulsa area. We can't do it without you. So please remember to vote on Tuesday, February 14th.
Welcome back
Passage
live
will
here.
not-
14-5. Lady Hornets on top, and as I had an opportunity to talk to the coaching staff prior to this game, it was one of those things that these guys talked about. Coach Davis and his squad was the fact that they need to think about possessions, good looks, and don't force shots. They know who they're playing at the 13-3 number 1 ranked Lady Hornets. They know that their record, Union comes in tonight 4-13 overall. They know the mountain they must climb tonight, and it's something that's doable, but they got to be smart with their possessions. Good looks, be smart. Think possessions down the floor and don't force anything that doesn't look good. Now Bettis for 3, and that's good. And that's what I'm talking about. You get the ball inside, back to Bettis, back to an open look, and that's an easy 3 for Bettis and really anybody. You can set Coleman out there, Woodard out there, all alone by themselves, and easy looks make easy points. So 16-8. Now the Lady Hornets still on top. And Tiara Owens drives the lanes, fouled, and go to the rim and shoot 2. Brooke Bettis will get charged with that foul, and that's her first in the 5th of the half. Stith checks back in for Coach Davis. Bailey Braxton checks in for the Hornets. And Union comes away with it. Now Coleman. Coleman up ahead. Stith with a look. Can't get it to go. Coleman fights for it, but she can't get that rebound. And Tiara Owens brings it up. Owens. Johnson drives closely there by Woodard. Nice stop. She had Woodard going one direction, and she stopped on a dime, and now a turnover. And they can't get that to go, but consistency on the boards. 2 missed shots and 2 rebounds by the Lady Hornets. And some frustration showing in Jemiah Woodard's face as what was a 8-point lead is quickly back to a 12-point lead for the Lady Hornets. Now Coleman in the corner for 3. In and out, can't get it to go. Rebound there is Leyva. Coach's daughter brings it up. She wants to go right to the hole. Then she'll pop it back. Johnson shoots the 3. Oh, nothing but net. Johnson with the nice look. McSwain. Now McSwain will bring it up. Crosses the timeline. She'll give it back to Barnes. Barnes will slow it down and set it up. Stith. Stith trying to get it back inside to Barnes. She can't. Now Woodard will shoot the 3. Can't get that to go. That was a good look. Woodard upset with herself on that shot. That was a good looking shot. Can't get it to fall. 23-8. Booker T spin move. Tara Owens with a nice spin move inside to get 2. And she's got 6. Barnes back to Woodard. Woodard wanted to take it, but now she thought better of it. McSwain puts it on the floor, back to Woodard. Now Woodard will take another 3. Can't get that one to go. And the frustration in Woodard showing up there. And that'll go the other way. That's a charging foul, be charged to Johnson Cooper. Johnson Cooper's second. As Smith and Adams check back in, Woodard and Barnes have a seat for Coach Davis. Deanna Stith gets it in. Isabella McSwain will get it back to Stith. Stith sets it up. Now she'll decide to drive in. Too sure if that was tipped or not. It was. Booker T comes away with it. Up ahead, Leyva again. Oh, nice move there. Back to Owens. Owens for 3. Nothing but net. And Coach Davis will take a timeout, and we will as well. 4:31 remaining. The Hornets up by 20.
And Pinnacle Home Design for their sponsorship. Pinnacle Home Design specializes in custom home design, along with home remodels and additions. Visit our website at pinnacledesignco.com for more information.
Back live, the Union Band serenading us back in from this timeout. 4:31 remaining here in the second quarter. Hey, just a quick reminder, the Broken Arrow home game that was originally scheduled for last Tuesday has been rescheduled for Thursday, February 16th. The girls will tip off at 6:30 and the boys at 8. So Tigers come in here Thursday the 16th, as that game's been rescheduled from last Tuesday. Back to action, 28-20. Coleman thrown to her, again stolen by Owens, and Owens in, easy layup.
Owens.
And Owens has got 11, and she leads all scorers on the floor. Stith, Coleman. Coleman back to Stith. Stith will work to the opposite side of the court. She'll give it to McSwain. McSwain, little floater, can't get it to go. Rebound, nice job there by Esme Smith to get it back. She can't get it to go. All kinds of bodies flying around. That's going to be Booker T. Washington ball. Good job by the 5'11 sophomore and Esme Smith to get the rebound, but nothing can come of that. The lead is 22 for the number 1 ranked Lady Hornets. Owens on the floor. She'll work it back to the top of the circle here. Close to my side, over to 14, who's Alexa Leyva. They'll work it around the horn back to Smith. Smith to Mayberry. Now Mayberry puts it on the floor. She's looking to do something. But it's a pretty good defense Red Hawks playing right now. And there's a tip. Almost stolen there by McSwain. Nice hand to get in the way of that pass. Now Whitney Smith works it around this side, and that'll be a travel. Rihanna Mayberry took just another extra step there. Red Hawks get the ball back. Stith across the timeline. She'll look for Coleman. Back to Stith. Start it the same way they started their last possession. Now McSwain. Nice move there. Dribbles in. Dish to Stith. Nothing but air. Mia Adams hustled after to try to get it before it went out of bounds, but much to the chagrin of Coach Davis. Booker T's ball with 2:30 remaining here. 30-8 is the score. Whitney Smith through the legs of Tiara Owens.
Carolyn Johnson Cooper.
Markayla Johnson.
Markayla Johnson check back in.
Johnson Cooper will check back in for Coach Leyva and his squad. Swain will bring it up. Give it to Stith. Stith now inside. Great job by Coleman to cut to the basket. Coleman can't get that to go, and Coleman looks a little out of rhythm. Back in. Nice layup and in.
Johnson Cooper.
Johnson Cooper with a nice move, little stutter step, got around Coleman and laid it in. Now a heap of bodies on the floor, and the Lady Hornets come away with it. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Oh, nice move. Can't get it to go. But Lavel with the rebound. Turnaround skyhook. Can't get that to go. And now a mass of bodies, and that's just thrown, and there's going to be a push. It's going to be charged to number 2, Johnson Cooper. She'll get charged with the foul.
Foul be charged against the Lady Hornets.
We'll go
Carolyn
shoot
Johnson
1 and
Cooper,
1
her third.
as Barnes will
Team's
check back
8
in
of
for
the
Coach
half.
Davis. Mia Adams will have a seat.
At the line, shooting 1 and 1 for Union, Deanna Stith.
Deanna Stith goes to the line and will shoot 1 and 1 now. The mountain that the Red Hawks must climb. as we've mentioned, and you guys know if you're watching this out here.
Jemiah Woodard checks back in for the Redhawks.
2 juniors and 2 seniors. There's 14 on the roster, so you could figure out the remaining are freshmen and sophomores. And with Aubrey Highshaw going out with an injury, took some of the senior leadership away on the court. With a new coach and new systems in place, it's just been a tough year. But I tell you what, I love these ladies' attitudes. I get to see a lot of them every day in school, and their attitudes are great. They're a great group of young ladies, and so Coach Davis is blessed to coach some girls that have the attitudes that these gals do. And that's an air ball there by Booker T, and Union will come away with it. Woodard will bring it up. 22 is the lead for the Lady Hornets with 1:08 remaining. And a long three, or no!
Deanna Stith.
Deanna Stith said, give me the rock, I can get us back. Her first 3 points were from way outside. Now Booker T looks to answer. That'll get up and out. Mayberry said, I'll answer with either 3, but it went off the back of the rim and up and over the back glass. And methodically, McSwain will bring it up. McSwain gets in a little trouble, and that's tipped. Last touch by Coleman, and Booker T will get the ball back with 34 seconds remaining here in this half. Leyva quickly ahead, guarded by Woodard. Over to Owens, up high to Mayberry. She'll work it other side over to Johnson. Now Johnson goes to work. Mayberry drives, can't get that to go. Barnes fights for the rebound, and it was last touched. Oh, and out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Booker T. Washington. Or Kayla Johnson's over to have a little conversation about that, but won't change the official's mind there. As I forgot to mention, your officials tonight, Bobby Kelly, Scott Davis, and Brad Johnson. And there's 2.
Jemiah Woodard.
Jemiah Woodard gets her first 2. There was a whistle at the buzzer, but sure sounded like the whistle went first. Both referees are going to let each team go to the locker room. And so we'll take a timeout. It's halftime, 32-15. Booker T on top of Union. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor a select group of Union Varsity High Steppers. Officers are Lieutenants Mia Posey and Paige Shelton, and Captain Grace Estep. High Steppers are under the direction of Christy Posey, Sterling Scheidler, and Ashley Mathis. Once again, your Union Varsity High Steppers.
Running out of time, so we should buy At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories, and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Athletes,
coaches,
and your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country. Like you, we run
And fish.
hike,
And bike.
we enjoy the mountains.
and lakes.
So we know how important
Staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians.
and therapists
Our groundbreaking treatments.
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities.
More high schools
And more club teams than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
Personalized orthopedic care.
personalized orthopedic care.
treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
And the athlete in all of us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Get $200 from TTCU when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
100 coloring books and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas? $200 from TTCU.
Welcome back for second half action here. 32-15, the Lady Hornets all over the Red Hawks. As that number one ranking that Booker T brings in is on display, and the youth of the Union Red Hawks is on display as well as we get ready to start second half here. Woodard in control. She'll go corner, McSwain. McSwain drives. Needs some help now. Woodard gets control of it. Now to Coleman. Back to Woodard. Woodard drives kind of as she's falling down. Tried to get it to Coleman. Turnover Union. Johnson will bring it up the floor. 7:38 just underway here in the second half. Thanks for joining us on the Union Sports Network. I'm Jim Douthit. Andy Irwin, producer, director upstairs, making everything look good. We appreciate him and the students that we got working in San Loon and Cody tonight. Go to the line to shoot two is Mayberry, the sophomore, the 5'7" sophomore. Hey, don't forget, while we got a second, our next broadcast on the Union Sports Network will be this coming Tuesday, February 7th, right back here at the UMAC as Union hosts the number 8th ranked Owasso Rams. Girls tipping off at 8. So number 1 team in the state tonight, number 8th ranked team on Tuesday for the Lady Redhawks. Doesn't get that much easier. Now Woodard. And Woodard almost got me in the face. That would have been funny. Woodard bounced it off Owens. She's got a big smile on her face. You know you got me almost, right? Telling Woodard she almost got me. Now Coleman gets it back to her. That would have been a bad day. The Redhawks in control. Woodard inside to Coleman. Turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Owens comes away with it. Push the pace, but she'll slow it down and wait on some help. Hornets set it up. 3 ball, no good. Johnson Cooper tried to catch and shoot. She can't get it to go, and Union will get the ball back out of bounds. Deanna Stith gets it to Woodard. Woodard guarded there by Johnson. Woodard almost threw it away. Great job by McSwain to get in touch with that. Now driving the lane, a little floater, can't get that to go. That was Stith. But Union gets it back. McSwain to Woodard. Woodard starts, stops, pops. She can't get it to go. Nobody there for the rebound. And Mayberry goes the length of the court. Kicks it back up high for 3. Money. Money is Tierra Owens. 36-15. Woodard gets double teamed. But the 3 ball from Esme Smith. That kind of burned Booker T there. Woodard got double teamed. She got it to Smith. Smith turned around. She was all by herself and just drained the 3. Now another 3 ball. Johnson can't get that to go. Rebound Mayberry. She got mugged, but no call. Owens. She'll get it to Leyva. Leyva, far side to Braxton. No. Now to Mayberry. Drives inside. Can't get that. But she'll get her own rebound. Right now the Redhawks look discombobulated for sure, as that is off the mark, but Union comes away with it. Coach Leyva not happy with that shot selection by the Hornets. Woodard with some fancy dribbling. She's got Stith to her left. McSwain coming to help her out on the right. The foul's going to get charged to Markayla Johnson. That's Johnson's first, team's first of the half as well. As McSwain will have a seat. Edwards will check back in. 5'8" freshman, Coach Davis. Now Woodard drives, loses the ball. Gets it to Stith for 3, and that's good. Deanna Stith. And Stith's got 8, and she leads all Union scorers on, or Union players on the scoreboard right now. Booker T. Farr, corner 3, no good, and Union comes away with it. They'll give it to Woodward, and Woodward will set it back up. She methodically brings it up the floor. Fancy dribbling to get it across the timeline. Guarded nicely there by Johnson Cooper. Inside to a cutting Edwards, can't control it, and here comes the Hornets. Back up Owens quickly. And Owens will go to the line and shoot 2. And that's Vanessa Coleman's 3rd foul. As we come up on about the halfway point here of the 3rd quarter. Coach Davis over to ask Scott Davis a question. And Owens will get 1 of 2 as Bettis checks back in. Bettis checks back in. Coleman checks out with her 3 fouls. So Bettis, Stith, Woodard, Edwards, and Smith on the floor for Coach Davis. Now Edwards. Put up the 3 ball, can't get it to go. Nice hustle there by Stith. She'll get it back to Woodard. Woodard drives the lane, and it's good. And the lead is now 14. Union's starting to put a little something together. Now Leyva drives the lane, throws it straight up in the air. Edwards comes away with it. She'll bring it up. Edwards looks to go 1 on 3. Up and good. Yanaya Edwards would not be denied. Booker T's lead is now 12. They'll slow it down, work it around. Johnson, jumper, good. You give Markayla Johnson a little time and space, and she's going to drain that every time. Now Bettis back up the floor. She'll get some fancy dribbling of her own. Bettis looking for the screen. And that's a 5 seconds. And that's Coach Davis kind of upset with Bettis. She needed to be paying attention to what was being counted down, and that 5-second violation will get a turnover. Johnson, Cooper, and Braxton will check out for Coach Leyva. Now Sweet. Leyva works it inside. Blocked there by, Edwards got a lot of ball there, but she'll get charged with a foul. Markayla Johnson will go to the line and shoot 2. That's already the 15th foul of the half. Or excuse me, the 3rd team foul of the half for Union. Kennedy Barnes gets ready to check back in. In and out, Markayla Johnson. Barnes checks in. As I mentioned, Edwards goes and has a seat. Edwards a good couple of minutes for her off the bench for Coach Davis. She'll get some high fives. Johnson sinks the second, or makes the first, or second of 2, I should say. Now Bettis. She's got to be careful not to get herself in the same position she did before. Now Bettis all alone, drives floater, can't get it to go. Rebound Union, comes away with it. Stith back inside to Barnes. Barnes can't handle it. And that was going to be, well, they're going to say last touch by Union. Sure looked like Johnson got her hands on it. As Woodard will check in. Esme Smith will check out. The lead is 15 for the Lady Hornets. Johnson should give way to Owens. Defense seems to run through the 2 of those ladies. Leyva included in on this. Now Leyva working around. Johnson drives baseline, kicks it back out to Leyva. Now Leyva drives. Can't get that to go, and Woodard comes away with the ball. Woodard 2 on 3. Finger roll, can't get that to go. I like the pace that she was pushing. Just Bad shot selection. Couldn't quite get it. She was drifting away from the basket as she tried to lay that in. You want to be driving towards the basket when that happens. She felt like she had to drift away. Owens will set it up to Leyva. Leyva goes to work. The freshman drives. Kicks it back out all alone. Mayberry for three. Can't get it to go. McSwain with a rebound. One of the smallest folks on the floor at 5'4", and she comes away with a rebound. Now she'll take it to the hole. Can't get that to go. Nice move. Oh, I would have liked to seen her finish there. Isabella McSwain looked like she was going to try to take over the game. Coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter. Now Owens drives. Oh, that's going to be a blocking charge on Barnes. Kennedy Barnes charged with the blocking foul there. A couple of high fives from hers. Looked like she had her feet planted long enough to order some dinner. Brooks and Braxton will check in for Coach Leyva. We'll see the 6'3" sophomore and Bailey Braxton get a little time for him. Cutting inside Leyva. Nice pass to her, and she'll get fouled. Foul will be charged to Deanna Stith. Oh, I'm sorry, that was actually charged to Isabella McSwain. That's only her second. Team's fifth of the half. 51 seconds here to play. Hey, don't forget, as I mentioned earlier, Broken Arrow home game was rescheduled for Thursday, February 16th. Girls are at 6:30 and boys are at 8. That was the game that was originally scheduled for this past Tuesday that was canceled because of the weather here. So we'll play that on the 16th. We'll bring that action to you live right here on the Union Sports Network. As Bettis brings it up and they try to double team her, she gets rid of it quickly and throws it away. She may panic just a little bit and saw Woodard out of the corner of her eye and knew she was getting double teamed, so threw it to Woodard but threw it behind her. We'll see if Coach Leyva sets up for the last shot. Coming up on 30 seconds here. Johnson Cooper. Mayberry works it far side. Leyva up and in. Nice drive right to the hole. And the lead is 18. Now Woodard tries to dribble out of a double team, and she does, but I'm going to say she is fouled. Johnson Cooper, the freshman, will get charged with her foul. That's going to be her fourth foul of the afternoon. And Johnson Cooper will check out with her fourth foul. As Markayla Johnson, checks in for the Lady Hornets. Woodard. And it's stolen. Picked up there, Leah Brooks. Oh, and Woodard denies her. Got a lot of ball. That's going to be a foul. Woodard gets all ball, but with the body contact, Woodard will get the foul. Boy, that was an emphatic denial by Woodard after she got the ball stolen by Brooks. And both of those can't go, and Woodard comes away with a rebound. 1 second. She's not paying attention to the clock. No shot. 43-25, Union on top. We'll be back with a quick announcement about what you need to do on February 14th in just a moment. back here on the Union Sports Network. As I mentioned as we went to break, when you go to the polls on February 14th, and if you do, if you live here in the Union School District, we're asking you please to go to the polls on the 14th of February, as we're seeking approval of a 5-year series bond that will not raise taxes above traditional levels. Multi-year bonds have become a standard in Oklahoma as they provide for greater efficiency in planning larger capital projects. A single campaign spanning 5 years helps our district save money by not having an election every year. Plus, it protects our general fund dollars so we can afford to provide our students the very best. We ask you to participate and vote yes on February 14th because our kids and you are worthy. 7:47 remaining here. 43-25. Lady Hornets on top. Bettis will bring it up. Bettis to Stith. Woodard, Barnes, and Mia Adams on the floor for Coach Davis. Mayberry will come away with it for the Hornets. Up ahead, Tiara Owens steps back to 3, and it's good. And Tiara Owens is flat tearing it up, and she's got 18 of the 46 for Booker T. The 5'4" sophomore. As Woodard goes to work, she'll drive it and one! Woodard finally trying to take the game over by herself. She'll drive the lane and go to the line and shoot for possible three-point play as Esme Smith checks back in and Bettis has a seat. Coleman will check back in and Barnes will have a seat. No, I lied. Barnes will check out. My apologies. And Mia Adams will check out. Bettis is just over talking to one of the assistant coaches about what she needs to do. So Barnes and Adams check out. 46-28. Union on top. Booker T in control. Johnson Cooper works it up high to Owens. Owens to Mayberry. Now Mayberry to Leyva. Leyva drives the lane. Little skyhook can't get that to go, and Union comes away with it. Woodard will get the ball and bring it up. Nice job there by Smith to get the rebound. Woodard can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound, steps back. And Woodard's got 11. Drives the lane. Coleman comes away with a rebound. She'll turn and spin out of it and give it to Woodard. I know Woodard's feeling a lot of pressure with the absence of Aubrey Highshaw. Woodard feels like this team's kind of on her back. Had that conversation with her, and she feels like she needs to be the one for the team, and sometimes she can be, but she's got to be patient and not get frustrated. And remember that she's just a sophomore at 5'10". She's got a lot of growing up, a lot of basketball to play in the next couple of years here for Coach Davis. And that's where she needs to make it count, at the free throw line. So Woodard will make the first. Edwards will check in. Bettis will check out. So Edwards, Woodard, Coleman, Smith, and Stith on the floor for Coach Davis. 6:05, 6:04 remaining here in the game. 46-32. Johnson goes to work on Woodard. Takes the little free throw line jumper, can't get it to go, and Woodard comes away with it. Woodard to Edwards. Now Edwards gives it up to Stith. Stith inside to Smith. She'll give it back. Throws up the prayer, can't get that to go. It was Edwards. And Booker T will come away with it. Now long pass for Johnson. Johnson picks up her dribble and gives it over to Mayberry. Mayberry with the three, and wow. That pass went right through the hands of Esme Smith as she was running back up the floor. Greatly timed pass. Now Stith. Woodard set up the screen. Now off the screen, Woodard gets the ball, and there's the foul. McKenna Sweet, the 5'7" senior, will get charged with the foul there. That'll be her first, team's 5th of the half. And Woodard will inbound the ball for Union. Get it to Coleman. Coleman drives the lane and go to line and shoot 2. And that's 16 fouls now for Booker T. Vanessa Coleman shoots the first, can't get that to go. In and out. Mia Adams checks back in. Woodard will have a seat. So Woodard will sit down with her 12 points. Excuse me, her 13 points. 49-33 with 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes remaining here. Now Sweet works it around to Owens. Owens puts it on the floor. She'll drive the lane, and with that quick little frame. And Tiara Owens has got 20. She put up a 20 spot. Now Adams. Adams to the corner. Long 3, can't get that to go with Edwards. And Booker T comes away with it. Back. Floater, can't get that to go. That was Mayberry. And a long rebound goes to Coleman. Quickly up ahead is Smith. She'll try to get it up ahead and can't get that to go. And she's slow to get up as it's 5 on 4 the other way. And Leyva comes away with it. The lead is 20, 3:58 remaining here in this game. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
For the dance team Union Nationals in Orlando next week. They will have a free show this Sunday at 6 p.m. here at the UMAC. So come out and wish them the best of luck as they represent the Union Redhawks on the national stage.
Lived so long with my eyes on me. Too deaf to hear, too blind to see.
Back live here on the Union Sports Network. Welcome in. I'm Jim Douthit here at the UMAC. The lead is 20 for the Lady Hornets. And as I said earlier, the number 1 ranking by Booker T and the youngness, if I can use that word, the youth of this team for the Redhawks is definitely on display. Now Woodard will get it in to Edwards. Edwards will get fouled. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation now. And Edwards will go to the line and shoot 1-and-1. Edwards has got 2 points. See if she can add to that score. Gets the first to 2, and that's what you got to do at the line. Nicely done there by her. Whitney Smith will check in, the 5'6" freshman for Booker T. As Mayberry checks out. And 2 in a row. Edwards showing that she knows what to do from the charity stripe. Booker T will bring it up. Whitney Smith. This side to Johnson. Johnson drives. And foul there. That'll probably be charged to Woodard, I believe. Yes, it will. So Janiah Woodards. That'll be her second, I believe. As I look up on the scoreboard, they don't have Woodard up there on the scoreboard here. I do believe that's what I heard Tyler Ashley say, the second. 7th team foul for both teams now. And gets the friendly rolling in. And Johnson's got 19 for Booker T. 3:28 remaining. Woodard brings it up. She's asking Edwards to come to her, help her out a little bit. Now Woodard almost loses it, gains it back, looks for a cutting Edwards but can't get it. It looks like that was drawn up well, but Woodard's pass just a little too high, a little too much sauce on that. Edwards can't come away with it. Nice play though. Just got to execute a little better. Now Smith gets it inside. Johnson kicks it out. Leyva drives the lane, kick there. Woodard showing off her soccer skills. And we'll reset. Leyva will throw it in. Intercepted there. Great job by Smith to come away with that. Smith read that all the way, and she came away with it. And she'll get the ball back from Woodard. Gets it inside to Edwards. Edwards turns around, jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound there and the foul. Hustle by Mia Adams, a 5'9" sophomore, to get that rebound. The 5'9" sophomore took out the 6'3" sophomore and Braley back to Braxton and got that rebound, went back up, and Braxton gets charged with the foul. So there are bursts that we could say in this game and the games that we've seen here on the Union Sports Network where there are some very positive things that Union and the Lady Redhawks can look at as a host of Booker T players check out and a host check in. But some positive things that Coach Davis could take away from the game and the hustle that we see in Maya Adams and some others tonight is definitely one of the positive things. As Adams will get one of the charity stripe points. And Owens will set it up. Owens to Smith. Now Smith back to Owens. Owens surveys the floor. Get it up high to Braxton. Now Braxton to Brooks. Brooks will work it to the other side. Back to Owens. She'll drive. Can't get it to go. Rebound there by Edwards. Stolen. Can't get that to go, and Woodard will pick it up. Woodard went up like she wanted that rebound, and that's what we need to see out of everybody. Now Woodard the long three, and that's good. Woodard's got 16. With just under 2 minutes to go, it's going to be a little too late. Unless Union could do something here quickly, and a steal. Mia Adams gets the ball up to the hole, and good. Cuts the lead to 13. Now Mayberry stops, pops, can't get that to go. Hustle there. Picked up by Adams. She's in trouble in the corner. And is stolen back by Booker T. Mayberry will set it back up. And I'm pretty sure Coach Leyva's just going to be happy for the girls to sit on this ball as long as they can with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. The lead is 13. You know what? Union's hung around tonight. And there's a foul. And the timeout's going to get called before Mia Adams gets charged with the foul. And while we've got you here, we're going to remind you that you are worthy. That's the theme of Union's upcoming bond election on February 14th, because our kids are worthy. Our mission is to graduate 100% of our students college and career ready, and it's important that our children have the tools and the facilities they need to be successful. Because of our community's consistent support, Union continues to have one of the highest graduation rates in the Tulsa area. We can't do it without you, so please remember to vote on Tuesday, February 14th. And as a reminder, Passage will not raise taxes above traditional levels. The great facilities that our students, and heck, I get an opportunity, the equipment that I'm talking to you on, the great scenes that you're getting to see that Cody and San Loon are shooting for you guys, it's all because of the support of you out there and in this school district, and we couldn't do it without you. We greatly appreciate it, as we got a minute remaining in the game. And there's a turnover. Barnes comes away with it. Barnes pushes the pace. She'll kick it out to Woodard. Woodard shoot the little jumper, 2, can't get it to go. And Booker T comes back. Mayberry up ahead, 1-on-3, and that's stolen by Barnes. Coleman comes away with it. Barnes with a nice tip, and Coleman came up with it. Now Adams, 35, 34, 33 seconds, and she'll throw it away, but she gets it back. Now Coleman stops, gets it. Can't get that to go. But the rebound there, the craziness, Edward gets it back. Now Woodard will get it with 19 seconds. Woodard drives, little finger roll, too much, can't get it to go. And finally, Booker T will slow it down. And with 10-9-8, Booker T will come away with it. And Owens is just doing her best to keep it away from everybody, and she's doing a good job. She'll dribble it out, and that'll be the ball game. 55-42, Booker T takes out Union tonight. Our next broadcast on the Union Sports Network will be girls basketball this Tuesday, February 7th, as the Redhawks take on the 10th-ranked Owasso Rams. So for our camera crew, San Loon and Cody, producer-director Andy Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. Boys are coming up next. We'll be back.